Hey everybody, hello from down in beautiful rainy Panama today. It's Scott Nelson here, and I just wanted to grab a few minutes with you today and reach out to all of the people out there on my Facebook page. There's about 400 of you that subscribe, so hopefully you'll get a chance just to take a quick look at this video. I don't think it's going to be too long, but many of you have been asking me a lot about Bitcoin, what I thought was going to happen with the marketplace and the price of Bitcoin, along with silver and gold. Most of my experience in the financial marketplace over the last 10 to 15 years has been really in physical gold and silver. Still a staunch believer that the best thing that we can have right now are physical gold, physical silver, and of course, if you can get your hands on some Bitcoin, I think it's really a great idea because I have been following several people that have been talking a lot about potentially the price of Bitcoin that they are expecting to happen over the next, excuse me, my little dog is playing with her tail right here next to me. Anyways, I expect that from what I'm hearing anyways, that most experts are saying that over the next couple of years, they expect to see five, maybe even $10,000 Bitcoin. Right now, it's about 1200. And I want to tell you why I'm talking a little bit about Bitcoin because many of you know about a company that I have been promoting now for the past almost 3 weeks. It's called USI Tech. Now, that's pretty interesting because USI stands for United Software Intelligence. Now, you would probably say, well, how are you able to participate in a home-based business with a software company? Well, let me tell you that what happened is about 6 months, 8 months ago, I started to realize that I really wanted to find a way to acquire some Bitcoin. The problem is being down here on the mission field in Panama. We've been here for almost 2 years, and we just don't have an extra, $1,000, $2,000. We're self-supportive of ourselves. We're not here, and we're not funded by any church or Christian organization. We're just here. And so we just don't have that kind of money. And so I've looked at several of the different Bitcoin businesses out there, and for the most part, 99.9% of them just aren't worthy of even being called a company because they don't have any exposure. There's no ownership. There's no contact with any owners. There's no product. So when I looked at USI as a software company, I saw a group of four owners that had been together over 20 years. I saw people that have developed and have a track record in developing trading software, writing their own software programs for people that trade in the Forex market and people now that want to begin to really just profit share with this company as it grows. You see, they're using their own software not only to trade in the Forex market like they have for the last 7 or 8 years with great profit for their clients, but also now with their brand new Bitcoin software, they're actually able to use the Auto Robo trading platform software to help them and their trading partners be able to hopefully correctly predict what's going to be happening with Bitcoin and some of the other cryptocurrencies as they trade those against the dollar and the euro and the yen and the pound and you know things like that. So the reason I'm reaching out to you today is because it provided an answer for us. Now, I signed up about 19 days ago, actually 20 days ago. It will be 3 weeks on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so about 19 days ago. I've already received over 3 Bitcoin and almost $1,500 in commission. Okay, now I'm not a big, huge networker, but I work hard. So over the last 19 days, I have personally referred 80 people. That's a lot for me. Other people might put 1,000 people in a month, but for me, almost 100 people in 30 days is a pretty good pace. That's what my goal is for the month of April. I still have about 12 days to go. All right. So here's what I want to share with you today. If you have been trying one network marketing business after another and you're burnt out, you're broke, you're tired, you don't want to look at another business, before you close the door, I want to encourage you to get back to me. My email is in the comments box, right above the comments box, and it's just an email that you can send me and request some information. I have put together a recorded PowerPoint presentation that is about 45 minutes long. It was one of our live hangouts that we did a couple of nights ago. And I just want to encourage you to go through that with an open mind, because what you're going to see with USI Tech is going to blow you away. Okay, it really is, because there's no cost to join. It's right, there's no cost. There's no monthly fee to join USI Tech. You don't have any monthly purchasing requirements. You don't have to buy anything. You have a compensation plan, an affiliate program that is there and available for you, but it is not required that you sponsor anybody, and you can earn just like everybody else. Because when we profit share, when we purchase our capital, our trading contracts with USI, when they profit, we profit. In fact, they guarantee us a 1% return daily. These Bitcoin contracts last for 140 days. That's a little over 6 months. That's trading days, okay? That's not including Saturday and Sunday. It's Monday through Friday. So if you take 140 trading days, it's about 6.5 months. Now, can you imagine, let's just say, for instance, if I bought 20 of these contracts, it would cost me about $1,100. They're about $55 each. You can purchase one, you can purchase none if you don't want to earn, but maybe you want to earn your way into being able to get it for free. I hate to use that word, but literally, I have people that didn't have a penny when they started, and they started to just refer friends who were looking for ways to earn some passive profit sharing without having to do anything really, just to be able to get their free website set up, to decide how much they wanted to put into their business as far as their Bitcoin packages, and then just set it and forget it. And 6 months later, enjoy that 140% return on your capital. So if I were, let's just round it off. Let's just say I put $1,000 in. That would be about 18 Bitcoin packages. At the end of 140 trading days, about 6.5 months, I would receive my $1,000 in US dollars, my original 1,000 back, and then I would earn a 40% net profit on my capital, which would be another $400. Now, that doesn't sound like a huge amount, but if you were to go down to your bank right now or your credit union and you walked in there with $1,000 and you said, "Hey, I want to go ahead and put this $1,000 into a CD," and they'd say, "Oh, great, Mr. Smith, we're going to go ahead and pay you 1.3%, but you've got to leave it in there for 3 years. You can't touch it." You look at it and you go, $1,000, that'd be like $12 is what I would get back after 3 years. Now you look at getting back, in my example, $400 in a little over 6 months, and it starts to sound good. But I want to show you something while we're on here, because I just think it's fascinating, and I know you probably will too. So let me just go up here. I'm going to just jump over to my back office. This is my back office. I'm not going to go through here, but I just want to go ahead and show you the power of what we call compounding. Okay, it's called the compound effect. Remember I told you I bought those 18 packages in that example? I'm going to go ahead and put 18, and then the trading contract lasts 140 days, and I'm going to calculate this for you. Now, I hope you can see that okay. So in the very beginning, since everything is done in Bitcoin, my 18 packages here, you can see, is worth just under 1 Bitcoin, about zero point 0.8. So about, what, 80%. What would that be? That'd be 3/4 of a Bitcoin. Now, look what happens when I profit. Every time I make profit, when you talk about compounding, it's just merely taking your profit and using that profit and re-putting it back into more of whatever it is you're putting it into in the first place. So every time I earn about $55 automatically, it's going to go in, and over that 6 months, that 140 days you can see there, it's going to turn from 18 packages at the end of 6.5 months to 70. It's called compounding. I didn't have to put any more money in. I started with $1,000. Okay, that's all I put into it. And now you can look that at the end of that period, that 3/4 of a Bitcoin grew to over 2 Bitcoin. I didn't put any more money in. That means that at 2 Bitcoin, Bitcoin is currently around 1,200. My $1,000 without touching it, without lifting a finger, no trading, I let the company do all the heavy lifting, has gone from about $1,000 up to about $2,400 in value. Now remember, that's based at today's price. What if in 6 months Bitcoin was 2,000? Well, then my value, of course, would be about $4,000. That 2 Bitcoin there would not be worth 1,200, it could be worth $4,000. Now I hope you get the whole idea about why USI Tech is lighting up the world when it comes to business, okay, home business. Because number one, you don't have any cost to get started, no monthly fees. You don't have to recruit anybody. There's no monthly auto ship. And if you do refer somebody, you're going to get an extra 10% of every dollar that the person that you referred actually spends. And that includes new purchases and repurchases. So you see that right there, that little profit calculator. Let's say you were my sponsor and I went in and I spent $1,000. Because you referred me, you're going to earn $100 in Bitcoin. That's just about 10% of a Bitcoin, but it has real cash value, and you can withdraw your profit and your commissions on a daily basis. Or if you want, you can take those and buy more packages. And that's what a lot of people are doing. So I don't want to go on and on. I just wanted to reach out to all of you because I know you're excited about ways to generate real income from home without having to spend money out of your pocket to join a company, having to buy a bunch of pills, potions, lotions, vitamins, long distance services, travel programs, whatever it is. It's just something you don't want to do anymore. You're tired. And we know that 80% of the people that join in a network marketing company, you're never going to really recruit anybody. So why worry about it? What I've shown you here allows you to profit without telling a single soul. But before I close, I want to give you one secret. You're going to be so excited when you start to see the growth of your capital that you're not going to be able to not. Let me show you. You see this 87 Bitcoin packages that I currently have? When I started on the 30th of March, that's when I bought my first Bitcoin packages. I bought 18. Now all I do is every time I earn a commission and then I have it set on auto rebuy so I don't even have to touch it. Every time I have $50 or $55, I either have it go up automatically through my auto rebuy, and I'll cover that if you want to come to one of our live 45-minute full presentations. Just send me an email to the address in the box below, and I'll get you on our next webinar, and you'll be able to see the entire presentation. But I also take these profits where it says available balance because I can rebuy or I can withdraw that amount. So it's completely up to me. And right now, every time I have enough to buy another Bitcoin package, that's all I'm doing. Can you believe that in just a little under 3 weeks, I've gone from 18 to 87? And I believe by the end of May, I'm going to have 200 to 300 Bitcoin packages, all hands free. It's called passive profit sharing, where you don't have to touch it. The company, their trading software, their mining contracts, everything is done for you. You get a website, you have a back office, it doesn't cost you a dime. So get back to me or get back to the person that invited you to watch this short video. And thanks a lot. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this turned off if I can. All right. Thanks again. This is a very casual video, but I'll look forward to talking to you soon. Get back to me if you have questions, and have a great